Hey guys, Proxima here. So this is a video that I've been wanting to make for a while regarding Grand Theft Auto Online, GTA 5 multiplayer, GTA 5 Online, whatever it is that you're really wanting to call it. So I wanted to hit a few bullet points here with you guys today. For one, what I think it'll be like, several other things. So first and foremost, they're calling it Grand Theft Auto Online. Not Grand Theft Auto 5 multiplayer, not Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, but they're calling it Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, if we look back into other games, mostly in the past and some in the present, such as EVE Online, whenever you label it as online, it means MMO. EVE Online, Final Fantasy XI Online. There was a few other games that said online. I can't remember them. I probably should have looked them up before I made this video, but whatever. Now, the other little points I kind of wanted to make here is that I personally think it's going to be an MMO. Rather, I'm really hoping that it's going to be an MMO, just because I think a Grand Theft Auto MMO is a little overdue. All of the mods of the past few years for Grand Theft Auto 4 and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Vice City, I think there's even an MMO mod for Grand Theft Auto 3. So it's really long overdue. Modders have been doing it. Why can't Rockstar do it, right? So about 5 years ago, Sam Houser, the president of Rockstar Games, said that massively multiplayer console gaming is the, quote, holy grail. And again, that was about 5 years ago that he said that. Next up on our little bullet points here, Sam Houser also said that a subscription-based Grand Theft Auto MMO is very, very doable and is a very, very compelling proposition. So just from what he's said in the past, I feel like that's sort of hinting towards them wanting to make a Grand Theft Auto MMO. Could it be Grand Theft Auto 5 that's doing the MMO? Possibly. Is it Grand Theft Auto 5 that's doing it? I hope to God it is. Why? It's going to be absolutely awesome if it is. I mean, if you take a second to think about it, you can have several different factions, from law enforcement to gangs, civilians to maybe even prostitutes. I don't know if they could really do that online with all of the ESRB stuff that goes on, all the controversy. But just the fact of the matter is there's so many different factions, so many different possibilities, so many different things that you can do with a Grand Theft Auto MMO. And I personally think that would make them absolute shitloads of money. It would be great for the industry. It would revolutionize the market. Now, revolutionize. That's the next little bullet point I want to hit on. So Sam Houser also stated a little while back that Grand Theft Auto Online is going to be, quote, revolutionary. Now, what can you really do with Grand Theft Auto Online that would not be, or that would be revolutionary if it was not MMO? I've actually sat down and really thought this over a lot to myself and talked about it with some friends and whatnot. And there really seems to be no other way to revolutionize and make it absolutely awesome, because we've already had free roam. That was absolutely awesome. I don't know anybody that didn't like to get on Grand Theft Auto free roam, go cause a bunch of trouble, go race around, go drive around, go and get a cool car, go swimming, go see the Statue of Liberty, go see the beating heart inside of the Statue of Liberty together, the little Easter egg that was in there. There's just so much you can do in Grand Theft Auto 4's free roam. So, I don't think a game mode for Grand Theft Auto 5 is really going to revolutionize its online play. Sure, you could add 12, 24, 36 more slots to free roam, but at the end of the day, you're still going to have the exact same free roam. One of the only ways that I can think of to really revolutionize the Grand Theft Auto Online aspect is, like I said before, and that is making it into an MMO. And in this current generation, it is more than doable. There's a lot of people that say it's not doable. Yes, it is. Look at Final Fantasy XI. Look at Defiance. Those are just two games that pop out at me instantaneously saying MMO is possible on the console, MMO works on the console, Grand Theft Auto works on the console. The only issue that I can possibly see with a Grand Theft Auto Online is how you would communicate with your fellow faction members if they would go the faction route. But that's a whole new story for a whole new time, and that would be something really to talk about if they announce it and if they confirmed it. But we're supposed to be getting Grand Theft Auto 5 multiplayer news, Grand Theft Auto Online news, at some point during this month of August. So right now, obviously, this is just speculation. Me personally, I think it's going to be an MMO, maybe not true MMO, but I think it's going to have MMO elements at the very least, but I'm really, really hoping it's going to be a full-fledged MMO. I will not mind paying a subscription fee, whether it's $5, $10, or $15, just because it would be a Grand Theft Auto MMO. And I've been looking forward to that since probably around San Andreas, because that's when it really clicked with me personally that you could really have an MMO in the GTA universe. I'm sure people thought about that, with Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, whichever. But that's when it clicked for me, was with San Andreas. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I made some really good points. If you want to, we can debate this in the comment section below with one another. But let's try and keep it civil, because I know there's a lot of people, I've read some forum posts, that there's some people that are extraordinarily passionate about this not being an MMO and should not be an MMO, and there's a lot of people like myself that really, really want it to be an MMO, so let's at least try and keep it as civil as possible, if we can do that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, like, and subscribe, and favorite, and all that other fun junk. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.